What's going on, guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Cold War video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Season 1 officer challenges. It's essentially the same thing like Modern Warfare, but they kind of split it up into categories, and it becomes multiplayer / Warzone, and then there's a separate other category, which is zombies. So at the moment, I just finished the zombies one because I'm kind of just working at a lot of things at the moment for zombies, so you guys are going to see that right now. But if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like on this video, be sure to subscribe, and just remember that 90% of you guys that watch me on a daily basis are not subscribed. So if you guys can do me a huge favor, subscribe. It's free. You guys can always unsubscribe later. And yeah, let's get into today's content. So the reward that you guys get, I'll quickly go over with you guys. When you guys go to your player identity, you can get this cool calling card. Season 1 Zombie Master. It's just a little simple one. I mean, I can understand it's a Season 1, so it looks pretty cool. And you can only get this in Season 1, so I highly recommend doing it. If you're a collector type person, definitely do it. It's not hard, I believe. It didn't take me long. I would have had this video out sooner, but like I said, PC issues, not PC issues, my whole laptop and everything, changing my whole setup, so I couldn't be able to upload this video. So now I can, so you guys are going to see that video. So yeah, let's go to our progression. You guys, how to access it, you go to progression and you go to Season 1. These are all locked depending on your level, so we're going to be going over them. I don't know remember how it works for the levels because I'm already prestige 7, like I said, but they're level capped, so you're not going to see all these challenges available at once. It's just like the officer progression challenges, just revamped a little bit. I kind of missed the officer challenges, in my opinion. Those were better to go for because there's an actual emblem, because at the moment we don't have animated emblems, and it's cool, yeah, we do get a calling card, but I really wish that we got an emblem with it, or some type of emblem with it, because that was animated. Because at the moment, like I said, there's only like maybe a few that are animated emblems, and most of them you have to buy, and there's not really any that you get for free. So that kind of sucks. I mean, yes, if you do get the battle pass, but at the same time you are paying for the battle pass. So they could have added some challenge system like they did for a Warzone. I think they even got rid of it. There used to be like a challenge system where you guys can do, and then certain tiers will give you certain rewards. Those challenges I really miss. So add something like that to zombies, and a lot of people like that. So now let's get into the progression because I don't want to bore you guys. So there's, like I said, there's gonna be 4, 8, 12, 16. There's gonna be 20 challenges. So not bad, and they're separated. So if we go to multiplayer, like I said, I don't have any of these really done. I'm surprised I even have the takedown done, and I think I was trying to do something, so yeah, I just have this done. But same thing, you get a calling card from multiplayer as well. So when it comes to zombies, and each challenge has different tiers. So some of these only have 1 tier, and some of them have 3 different tiers. So there's 3 different tiers, and you get 3 different increments of XP. So this is pretty good if you are going to be using it like during a double XP weekend, or just trying to level up a crazy amount of times. Maybe just try to get to 200 and then activate a double XP token, just finish all of them, something like that. But we'll quickly go over each and individual one, and I'll talk about what's the best way possible of unlocking them. So this one is earn 10 butcher medals, killed 5 or more enemies rapidly with a melee weapon. This is easy. What you guys just gotta do is just as your starting weapon, just choose a knife. Your knife can last you up to like round 15, I believe, or maybe even 20 in solos without even pack-a punch. So just gather up a horde and then just easily slice through them. It's simple as that. If you are struggling with this, maybe max out your knife. So if I'll quickly show this real quick, so just so you guys know, there's skills, so maybe go to your weapon class and then melee, upgrade it up a little bit. Maybe that can help out, because it says increase primary melee weapon damage by 10%, so maybe that's why it lasts you. So maybe do this, it can help out a lot, so I highly recommend that. Now let's go back to the barracks and go to the next challenge. Dead air. Kill 30 enemies that are slowed by plague hound toxic gas. This one might be kind of difficult to some people, because what are the chances of you getting a plague hound and then it blowing up and then bringing a whole horde into them? So usually, like when you're in higher rounds, you'll always see plague hounds. No matter what, they always spawn in. It's not how it used to be where they only spawn in on a certain round. Now plague hounds, or dogs, essentially spawn in every round after you turn on power up, or power. If you don't turn on power, dogs are never going to spawn. That's how they've worked it in this game. So if you guys never turn on power, you're still going to be getting megatons and you'll still be getting zombies, but you just won't be getting dogs. So the only way you can get dogs is if you turn on power. So don't expect it to be like in round 30 without you turning on the power. You have to turn on the power, so that's the only way. And then eventually you get into big hordes, and then what you guys can do is, even if with a friend, just kill a plague hound when they're chasing you, and then bring the horde with you, and they all can go into it, and then maybe place a C4 on the floor. So I finished this one roughly over time. Thank God they made it the second challenge, because if it was towards the end, it would have took a while. So thankfully they made it the second challenge, and there's different tiers. So I'm assuming it's probably like get 10 and then 20 and then 30, something similar like that. But you still end up being with 30. Then we got kill 500 enemies in Dark Ether. What you can just do is, whenever you guys turn on power, once you guys do turn on power, you guys are always going to see a portal spawn in. So whenever you guys get a big horde of zombies, turn on the portal, and then go in Dark Ether, just kill all the zombies. Simple as that. That's usually what I did. It easily made the challenge way more easier. Just make sure you guys have a horde on you before you go into the Dark Ether. Don't just go into the Dark Ether right at the beginning of the round, because it's going to slow you down a bit. So I wouldn't do that. But 500 is going to take time. Block 15 megaton projectiles with Ring of Fire. I think you have to have Ring of Fire upgraded for this. Let me just double check. I don't think you guys do, but we can just quickly look at this, because I have Ring of Fire already maxed out. Okay, yeah, Ring of Fire blocks enemies projectiles. So the only way you can finish the challenge is if you upgrade Ring of Fire. So I feel like most of the people should have basically everything maxed out already. If you don't, definitely max out that Ring of Fire, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to finish that challenge. And the projectile is, so megatons have two different abilities. They can either shoot lasers, or blasters essentially, or they can throw like a projectile that when they toss it on the floor, it's like an AoE type effect. So that's why they want you to do is block 15 megaton projectiles. What I would probably do is split the megaton and then activate your Ring of Fire from a far away distance, so then both of the megatons, basically the split megatons, are doing both things at you, and you won't get hit because the Ring of Fire basically protects against projectiles. So even zombies, when they throw their flesh, you're gonna be protected against that. So really good. And it's 15, so it's gonna take a while as well. Then we have the Great Escape, successfully exfil D machine after round 30. That's really simple. You can even do that with a friend, but I recommend doing it in solos, less zombies and easily to progress. Pretty straightforward. I don't think, I mean, pack a punch of weapons, make sure you get all perks except well, you don't have to get all perks. I usually don't get all perks. I usually get 5, maybe 4 or 5, but it's pretty simple to do this. And you'll exfil once you complete round 30. So once you complete round 30, on round 31 at the beginning, then you can exfil. Then we have bottoms up, drink 6 perks at 6 seconds. Some people might think this is like the hardest thing ever. It's not. When you get to like whenever you get enough points, maybe like around 50k, what I did was, well, not 50k, 30k, my bad. Whenever you get to like 30k points, go into the Dark Ether and then go on top of Nocturne Tone. There's gonna be that vending machine. What you guys can do is use that vending machine and just quickly select all the perks within 6 seconds. Pretty straightforward. I think some people are making this really difficult than it is. It's not hard, because whenever you guys go in Dark Ether, the portal automatically is already turned on, or the machine is automatically turned on. If not, you're gonna have to wait till a later round, so I wouldn't want to do that, but just do that. Just go to the Dark Ether and just do it that way, instead of waiting till like round 15 or 30, I believe, or for the thing to turn on. Might as well just go into the Dark Ether and it automatically turns on for you, and they're like early rounds too. Then we have Help from Beyond. Earn 5 Spectral Salvation Medals. Revive a teammate while cloaked in Dark Ether Shroud. What I would do is just go in public lobbies. Whenever I go to public lobbies, I always see a lot of people just AFK, and I use this to my advantage. I quickly get my perk. Another thing is, if you do have, there's another thing, because some perks have additional skills. So if you go to a perk, I believe, yeah, it's Speed Cola. Speed Cola, whenever you get a tier 2, your fuel upgrades recharge 20% faster. I feel like a lot of people forget this, and it comes in clutch, because if you do this, you'll be able to get your Ether Shroud quicker, and you can revive your teammate over and over while they're AFK. Or maybe you can even do this with a split screen. Do split screen, let your character get down a bunch of times, and just revive them while you're using Ether Shroud. Don't do it in the Dark Ether, because sometimes it's glitchy, so I highly recommend that you guys do that in just regular the regular overworld. Don't do it in the Dark Ether, because sometimes it glitches out. Then we have Split Megaton while it's dazed from a stun grenade. Some people might get confused, because I was confused on this one, because it wouldn't work all the time. You gotta have multiple stun grenades, so right before you kill those Megaton, before it splits, throw a stun at it, then shoot it, and just constantly keep throwing stuns at it. For some reason, whenever you just use one stun and then split it, it doesn't count. It might work now because, you know, they've been trying to patch a bunch of stuff, but when I attempted it, it just kept on not working. So I had to like keep constantly throwing stun grenades, so maximum of like 5, I'd say. You don't have to keep buying them over and over. You don't have to bring a megaton to a bench and then keep throwing them. No, just throw it once. Throw it once, and then, you know, after you kill them or after you shoot them and they start splitting, keep spamming those stun grenades and they don't count. Then we have Old Faithful. Upgrade a starting weapon to legendary in legendary quality at the arsenal. So what you guys do is your base weapon that you spawn in with, you have to get it all the way to legendary, and you guys do that by going to the armory stand. It costs like 5 or 1500 regular salvage, and then it costs, I believe, 1500 as well to get to legendary or for the rare salvage. So that's gonna take you a while. It's gonna take you almost around 30 essentially. So just do that whenever you're high rounding or whenever you're trying to complete other missions. That's what I just do. Get 500 eliminations while using the DAE. There's multiple ways to get that DAE, so I really stress this out. The DAE is gonna smash. It's gonna smash this challenge hella easy. You can either build it. I'm pretty sure I have videos on it as well on my channel. You gotta build the DIE, or you guys can get it from the Coffin Dance Easter egg, or you can do it from trials, or you can get it from mystery box. So it's really simple, and there's the easiest way is just to craft it. You guys can easily get that like early rounds, because once you kill the megaton, he drops the key, and then you guys, all you have to do is just get sucked up zombies. Pretty straightforward, so that's not hard. Then we're on the third tier, or third row, I mean. Section, please. Earn 5 easy target medals. Kill a megaton while it's caught by that DAE. So that doesn't mean shoot it with the DAE. I feel like people get confused. You actually have to use left trigger or whatever it is on mouse and keyboard. I'm pretty sure it's left mouse click, but you have to suck up the megaton while it's getting split, and then once it's split, well, when it's on this last, like towards the last HP, you gotta suck them up with the DIE instead of shooting them with the DIE. You have to actually suck them up. So that might confuse a lot of people, but just you have to do it that way instead of shooting them, because I feel like some people have been shooting them and not completed it because you actually have to suck them up. So just remember that. Then we have Toxic Bomb. Kill 3 megatons with C4. That's easy. When you guys split them, just lower their HP with the DIE or like a regular gun. You just get a bunch of headshots. Then just throw like 2 C4s and easy boom. That's not hard. Prime positioning, earn 5 crackdown medals. What I did was, you have to kill 5 enemies rapidly with a sentry gun. In high rounds, all I did was just lower their HP, or hopefully whenever I get an insta kill, just go to a bench, spam sentry guns all over the place, because there'll be non-stop spawning. You'll finish it like nothing, because I finished this within like 1 to 2 rounds in high rounds, because there's so many zombies and I would have so much rare salvage that I don't know what to do with. So what I would do is just, once I get an insta kill, run to one of those benches and just keep throwing sentry guns all over the place. Really simple. Biggest bang, 15 enemies with an energy mine 5 times. Not hard. Just have the energy mine equipped. I highly recommend that you guys upgrade it to tier 3, because you can hold 2 and it blows up 2 waves at the same time. So once you blow up an energy mine, it blows them up once and then blows them up again after a couple seconds. And it's within the same use, so that counts towards this. So highly recommend you guys upgrade that as well. That escalated quickly. Get 500 eliminations after shortly mounting, or mantling, I mean. This one might be annoying. It was for me. So best way to do it is whenever you guys are by the plane in on the like right side of the map, what I'd highly recommend for you guys to do, get a horde and just keep mantling that plane over and over and over. And there's no specific time. I think the timing is like you only get like 3 seconds, 2 seconds after you mantle, which is stupid. I believe it should be like 5 or 10. Like that, no wonder it's called that escalated quickly. So this one just takes time. There's no way you can excel it quicker. You're gonna have to keep mantling over something over and over and over, and you have to have a horde on you. You don't want to just keep doing that and then just get caught and then obviously die. So yeah. Then we have night vision. Get 500 elimination with the flashlight on. What I would usually do to beat this is, whenever you guys are trying to high round without turning on the power, just literally stay at the bottom of Nocturne Totem, like in the where you go to the portal, but don't turn on the power. Just keep killing zombies over there and just buy a shotgun off the wall, and you can do this because it counts with your flashlight on. So that's what I would just do. Buy a shotgun off the wall near the plane, use that, and then go into where the power is, but just don't turn on the power and just keep killing zombies in the dark over there. Simple as that. Then we have Elite Gamer. Redeem 5 legendary weapons from the trials. I easily finish this like nothing, because whenever you guys are in high rounds, trials are really easy to complete, or even, yeah, it's really easy to complete. You always get a legendary. Like sometimes I finish one trial and I get a legendary instantly. So this is not hard. This is not hard. You just have to keep doing trials. Whatever you do, don't redeem your trial token. Well, whenever you finish your trial or whatever, like, it keeps your rewards upgrading. Don't collect it when it's uncommon or rare. Let it keep upgrading. So just do another trial and keep completing those rewards, and your reward will upgrade. Just remember that. Don't just do it immediately and just collect your rare one. That's not going to do anything. Then we have Armor Breaker. Destroy 50 pieces of armor on zombies. This is going to take a while because not always armored zombies are going to be spawning in. Just remember that. It's trial and error, so it just takes time. Then we have Push Your Luck. Move the mystery box 10 times. This one takes a while too, because you have to spam a lot of money into the box to make it keep moving, and it just happens over time. So just maybe work with like a split screen, or maybe even have another friend, and just literally, once you get to high rounds, spam all your money into the mystery box and just save a zombie and just keep doing that. That's what I had to do, so it just takes time. Then we have the last one, which is Triple Trouble. Earn 5 double trouble medals. Basically kill both halves of a megaton within a short time of one another. I finished this pretty quickly. It wasn't hard, because if you get a DIE early rounds and you upgrade it all the way to electric, you don't have to worry about anything, because what the electric one does is the longer you hold the right trigger, or what's called, however it is on the mouse, if the longer you hold it in, the more damage it does. So that's why it's so easy to do that. So I highly recommend doing that. That's probably like your best strat, or even just having a ray gun or an RPG, something like that. But those are the challenges. Sorry if this video was too long. It's like 16 minutes of recording at this time. Kind of want to get my point across on every single challenge so people don't get confused. But it's gonna take time, and I just did it because I really wanted to do it. But I highly recommend go unlocking this calling card. It's decent. I like it. It's animated, so I'm not even gonna hate on it. But definitely, once I do get other calling cards, I'll be using those instead of this specific one. But it's really cool just to have. It's like a legacy type thing, and definitely, hopefully this video helped you out as best I could. And if you have any more questions, leave it in the comments below, and I'll try to respond to it as best I can. Or even if I don't respond to it, just, you guys can always DM me Twitter, on Instagram, or even on TikTok. Like I said, all my social media links down below. Even on Xbox, you guys can hit me up. Anything like that, hit me up if you have any questions. And yeah, so leave a like on this video. Be sure to subscribe, turn your notifications so you guys aren't missing out on any new content. I'm eventually going to start doing the multiplayer ones as well. Once I'm a little bit more done with zombies, I have a few more guns to do, and then I'll be done with the Dark Ether grind. Legitimately, I can't even speak legitimately, because the other thing is kind of broken, and you guys will see that. And if you haven't seen my previous video, I don't even know when this video is going to come out. It's either going to be previous or it's going to come out soon. You guys don't know what I mean. But yeah, that will come out soon, or it's already going to be there. Yeah, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.